folks, morning. So I was still stuck in a jam. Yeah, crashes in front on my Android Autos, showing the waste is popping out, showing I think it's a massive accident, not a minor one. Yeah. So now I'm gonna talk about car versus motorcycles. Yeah, as you have seen in my previous video, right, I think saw me curse about motorcycles. Now Crispy, don't get offended, right? Seriously, not you, but most of them out there, right? Especially those Kapchais, I really pity those Kapchais, you know, they love to ride in the middle of the lane. If put it this way, if let's say it's a three lane highway, right, they will just literally hang in the middle of the lane at the pedestrian bridge. Yes. Or because the lane in the middle span, right, is actually really much narrower than what it is on the other side. Motorcycles tends to come into the car lane and ride literally on the first lane. So if there are jokers running slow at the fast lane, like 50 km/h, right, want to overtake inside, right, it's gonna be hard. So sometimes motorcycles, when they ride on their lane, they were like, yeah, like this. It was like looking like this, Then when they swerve out, right, they didn't know. Even if you flashlight them, they didn't know. Then they bomb them, they're like, fuck you. Yeah, seriously. This kind of, or maybe exiting a merge, right? Because in Malaysia, motorcycles has advantage. Motorcycles has the rule of law. So when a car hits a motorcycle, right, motorcycle will always win, no matter what. Literally, either if they crash, previously when I was in the traffic light, right, the fella, right, or the fucker, he knows that there's no room for him to actually, lane splitting, right. He just my car. I was like, BON! Then I was like, then he like, sorry. Then I went down. After that, immediately after, when there's a room for me to stop, right, of course I kept it in the safe area lah, but it's not encouraged. There's a scratch mark on my, not on my paint, on the rubber panel, on the I think most SUV has lah, including the S70. Then saw a very faint scratch mark. Then I was like, damn. Then when I saw the scratch mark on the paint, a bit lah, not much, just a few end bite white scratch mark, right. Then I was like, fuck it. But then of course you are not happy already, right. Then there's nothing you can do, seriously. If let's say today a motorcycle drunk, right, then you bang into him, right, it's also the car's fault, I mean. Yes. Or he was on drug, then he ride a motorcycle, you bang, also your fault. Yes, seriously. Think this is not a good way lah, Don't know what's the transport ministry thinking. Seriously, you guys get, whole bunch of taxpayers' money, then you just sit there. Motorcycle has the rule of law. I know the way that motorcycle is, small. I'm not talking of those Superbikes lah, Those Kapchais, you are small, you can just split, then you can just happily maneuver wherever you want. Even you can come into the opposite side of the road. I think this is Malaysian behavior lah. There's no way you can do, seriously. As a car driver, right, gotta be careful. Then Then if let's say you saw the, why so jam? So if let's say you are at Ulu Yam, right, or Bukit Tinggi, right, there's only 2 lanes, right. I tell you, all those bikers, right, if they really go toge the time, they memang makan your lane. That time, if he crash or he makan your lane, then bang into you, I tell you, gone already. Usually people when people see the footage first, if they saw the scene, the crashing scene, right, they didn't saw the entire footage, right, I tell you, people will just it's the car fault lah anyway. So causing the death of a biker. Tell you, motorcyclists, your life is so cheap that car just literally love to bang you. That's it. Of course, I'm not saying all, but some jokers, right, they memang deserve it. So I don't know, man. You guys judge yourself whether who actually has the rule of law in terms of using the road, because every single people on the road, right, not the public transport, but the people who drives, right, literally everyone of us pay road tax, so everyone of us has the rule of law. To be honest, I gotta be frank with you. Then let's talk about, I think I should split that into a different story lah, huh? So yeah, I think that wraps up everything. Cheers guys.